Shout out to my OG slab riders. Big mix, sport, black body, all my partners. Swing around the puddle, drink muddy as a puddle. Softer than a pool, leather perforated butter. This for all the hustlers out there getting it in the rain. Time to turn the music up and go swing.
Oh yeah, Swinging in the Rain by Power Wow, baby. What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JB Sports, back again with another one. We got some breaking news. Victor Wembanyama is out for the rest of the NBA season. Wembanyama has been diagnosed with a deep vein thrombosis in his right shoulder. Basically, he got a blood clot in his right shoulder. The San Antonio Spurs believe that this is an isolated incident, and they think they'll be able to take care of that. Victor Wembanyama will be able to get past that, and he'll be back for the start of the 2025-2026 season. Now, when you go back through the history of the NBA, it's two other primetime players that suffered blood clots, and it was two different outcomes for these two players. They go by the name of Chris Bosh and Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. Chris Bosh's career was short-circuited by blood clots. He had to retire from the NBA. The doctors could not permit him to go back on the court and compete. Therefore, his career was cut short. He had a great career, won 2 championships with the Miami Heat. He was the third wheel on a team called the Heatles that were led by LeBron James and Dwayne Wade. Before that, he was with the Toronto Raptors, where he was a perennial all-star. He was the lead dog there. But he knew if he'd have stayed there, his chances of winning the championship was remote. So he collaborated and joined with LeBron James, who left the Cleveland Cavaliers, and Dwayne Wade, who was already there and had won a championship with Shaquille O'Neal. His career was cut short. He had to retire from the NBA. Now, Hakeem Olajuwon suffered blood clots as well, but he was able to play through the blood clots, and he was able to continue his career. And in my opinion, Hakeem Olajuwon is a top 10 NBA player of all times. One of the greatest centers of all time. Definitely in the top 5 of all-time NBA centers. I have him top 10 of all time. The only 2 centers I have rated ahead of him, well, I got 3 centers rated ahead of him. That is Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Now, some people might put Shaquille O'Neal ahead of Olajuwon. That's debatable, but I have Olajuwon ahead of Shaquille O'Neal. I have him as the 4th best center, and I have Shaq number 5, and I have Moses Malone, who don't give a lot of credit, closely behind at number 6. With all that being said, Olajuwon was able to play through those blood clots, and hopefully Victor Wembanyama will be able to do so as well. Now, Victor Wembanyama is averaging 24.3 points per game, averaging 11 rebounds a game, and averaging 3.8 blocks a game, basically averaging 4 blocks a game. And he was the prohibitive favorite to win Defensive Player of the Year. With him missing the last 25 games as well, that's going to damper his chances of winning his first Defensive Player of the Year award. So we will see what happens, and we will see what transpires. But devastating news for San Antonio Spurs. Hopefully, Victor Wembanyama situation would be similar to Hakeem Olajuwon's situation. You know, something that he's going to have to go through, but nothing that's going to short-circuit his career. But if it goes the route of Chris Bosh, then his career could be in jeopardy at a young age. And he is one of the guys that the NBA was looking at as being the face of the NBA, a guy that was going to take the torch from LeBron James and carry the NBA into the next decade. But San Antonio Spurs, either they're putting on a good face, but what they're saying is that this is an isolated incident, and they don't think this is something serious and something that's going to jeopardize the rest of his NBA career. So we will see what happens, and and we will see what transpires. Follow me on Facebook, Gerard Briscoe. Follow me on Instagram at JB Sports 3303. Follow me on Twitch at Briscoe Jai 77071. Follow me on TikTok at JB Sports New Media. Follow me on my YouTube channels at JB Sports, The Man, The Myth, The Legend 9656, and at JB Sports, The Man, The Myth, The Legend 8000. And I'm gonna sing an old song from the Boys to Men about this whole Victor Wembanyama situation. It's so hard to say goodbye to Wembanyama. Like, share, and subscribe to JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend, and I holla.